We have all heard for years about the benefits of eating less sugar. From helping to regulate blood sugar, making weight loss easier, improving skin health, and even lowering the risk of depression. But these days, sugar seems to be everywhere, in everything, right? So today, I'm going to give you 5 simple ways you can start eating less sugar. First, if you are interested in a holistic approach to getting healthier and reversing health issues, I would love for you to be a part of my community by subscribing to this channel. Also, if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, hit the bell notification under the description box of this video. It can be a challenge to eat less sugar when it seems to be in everything these days. From drinks, sauces, many breakfast foods, and even bread. But I have some great tips to help you watch out for those hidden sugars that are lurking in your grocery store. First, let's go over how much sugar is okay for us to consume without causing health issues. According to the American Heart Association, women should consume no more than 6 teaspoons a day, and men should consume no more than 9. That means less than 10% of your daily calories should come from added sugars. But if you already have blood sugar issues like type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance, it's best if you have more like 5% or less daily. It's estimated that most Americans are eating an average of 20 teaspoons of sugar per day. So now that we know the parameters of where we should be with our sugar consumption, let's get into what you are here for, the tips. My first tip is to look at the ingredient list before looking at the nutrition facts label. Did you know there are over 50 names for sugar? Food companies do this on purpose so they don't have to list sugar as one of the first ingredients in their products. They know that if consumers saw sugar as one of the first few ingredients, there wouldn't be as many sales for that product. Instead, they use names like maltodextrin and sucrose, so it won't be as obvious how much sugar is actually in the product. Take a look at this list of different names for sugar that you may find on an ingredient list. Food companies are allowed to have 6 different kinds of sugar in one product. So if you want to cut down on sugar, pay attention to how many kinds of sugar are in the food products you buy. My second tip is to limit the amount of dessert you eat in a week. Desserts don't provide much nutritional value, and they're usually loaded with sugar, which means they cause blood sugar spikes for most people. When you overdo it on sugar, it can leave you tired, hungry, and make you crave more sugar. I found it helpful for me when I was working on lowering my sugar consumption to create a bright line for myself around dessert. And that was to only have dessert twice a week. But some people want to enjoy something sweet every day. So if that's you, I would recommend choosing a dessert with less sugar. You could have some berries, Greek yogurt with cinnamon and dried coconut, or dark chocolate without added sugar. Okay, my third tip to eat less sugar is to eat full-fat foods over the low-fat version. This is because the low-fat versions usually contain more sugar to make up for the fat being taken out. Fat gives food flavor and texture and also helps keep you full for longer. So if you usually buy the low-fat yogurt or milk, you're actually doing yourself a disservice because you're unknowingly eating more sugar. Fat also helps to stabilize blood sugar, so when you eat a food high in sugar and hardly any fat, your blood sugar will spike higher than if you got the regular fat version. My fourth way to eat less sugar is to follow an 80-20 way of eating. This way of eating ensures that the majority of the food you eat each week will be whole foods. Whole foods aren't processed or refined, and they are free of additives and artificial substances. These are foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, meat, poultry, and seafood. If you can follow this way of eating, you will be much less likely to overdo it on sugar. And the last way to eat less sugar is to consider eating more protein. A high sugar intake has been linked to increased appetite and weight gain. But a diet low in sugar and high in protein and fiber reduces hunger and promotes fullness. Most people that I work with are eating too little protein, and once we get them eating the amount of protein that's best for them, they notice they don't have as many cravings and they don't feel the need to snack as much. Some great sources of protein are eggs, fish, meat, full-fat dairy, and nuts. So there you have it, 5 simple ways to eat less sugar. I recommend you trying one tip at a time instead of trying to do all of them at once. Start with the one that will be the easiest for you. Get consistent with it and then add another tip. This is a much more realistic way of creating habits so you don't burn out and quit. Eating less sugar over time will help you have more energy, less cravings, balanced blood sugar, and even result in weight loss. Let me know in the comments what tip you are going to start with. And if you are looking for more personalized help with your health goals, there is a link to my website in the description box. There you will find more information on my coaching packages and my calendar to sign up for a free health assessment call with me. It is my passion to be able to help others get the health they want because I've been there myself. Alright, I hope this video helps you make the changes you want. I will see you next time.